Everyone talks about fight and flight, but you are a freezer. I know you freeze because freezing is actually the most common trauma response and nobody thinks about it or talks about it. For instance, anytime you dissociate, that's freeze response. That includes derealization, zoning out, and ADHD. Just being checked out, not being able to pay attention, feeling like you have attention deficits. All of that is actually freeze response. When your body gets heavy and numb, when you feel paralyzed, it's like a physical shutdown and your limbs don't want to move the way you want them to do. You want them to move. That's a freeze response. When you feel like you're having mental blankness, like you can't think of what to say, when your mind goes blank during conversations or in arguments and you really need to stand up for yourself, it's like you don't know what to say, that's a freeze response. When you are emotionally numbing so that you should feel sad or angry or happy, but nothing comes out and you're not really sure even how you feel, it's like your emotions are locked away in a vault, that's a form of freeze response. Procrastination and avoidance, when you're laying in bed and it's like you can't get out of the bed in the morning and you want to go do all these things and you're thinking of what would be smart to go and spend your time doing, but it's like you can't move, you're just staying there in bed. It could be scrolling on your phone because you're trying to distract yourself, watching more of the show you're binge watching instead of getting the work done that you need to get done, staring at a wall, putting off tasks. All of this is a form of the freeze response. So how do you get out of this? Well, first of all, understand that it's happening because your body is trying to protect you. Specifically, your brain is programmed to use fight, flight, and freeze as a way of managing potential dangers and dangerous situations, things that are uncomfortable. And so recognize, hey, I'm just in an uncomfortable situation right now. I don't want to think about something that's scary and uncomfortable. I don't want to have to talk to these people or say something that's scary and uncomfortable or do this thing that's scary or uncomfortable. So recognize that you're just being triggered into fight, flight, in this case, freeze. But to be able to take control again is what you need because your brain is operating automatically when it goes into freeze. So as soon as you notice it, don't beat yourself up for it. Don't say, I did it again. I procrastinated again. Here I am doing the wrong thing, scrolling too much again. As soon as you become consciously aware, just override your automatic systems. That's it. Don't become angry. Just override your automatic system. How do you do that? Well, one of your automatic systems is your breathing. One of your automatic systems is your blinking function. So take those over. Start taking deliberate breaths and slow your breathing down. Start managing your eyes and your blinking function. You might close them for a little while. Just close your eyes and breathe. You might open them and keep them open, but you're going to override the automatic functions, and you're already starting to take over now those subconscious functions of the body. And then you need to take over the body itself. So start wiggling your toes. This is not silly woo-woo stuff. Literally, if you're laying in bed and you're supposed to get up, you're supposed to get off the couch, but you don't feel like it, start wiggling your toes. It's one of the easiest things. It's simple. It's not overwhelming. And it starts getting you in control of the body. You think this wouldn't work, but literally try it. I'm not joking. After you're wiggling your toes for a few moments, you'll be able to move your legs and just start moving your legs around. Start kicking your feet, moving your legs, start moving your arms, even while you're laying in bed. Just get your arms moving around, make different movements, move your fingers, and then you'll be able to get up because you've now taken control of the physical apparatus, and now it will be a lot easier for you to finally get up and transition to that next thing that you're doing. You're also creating a little bit of momentum, and we're just inertia beings, so we need that inertia to run on. Recognize that when you're triggered into freeze response, it's automatic. It's your job to override the automatic response, but you can only do that when you become conscious. So when you're zoned out, you're basically not fully conscious, right? So as soon as you become conscious that you were zoning or daydreaming, don't beat yourself up, just override. Start breathing, blinking, wiggling the toes, and a brief meditation. The meditation is, okay, analytically what would be most beneficial for me to do. Once you decide upon something, use a countdown in your meditation, okay? Leaving this meditation and going into the real world in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's kind of like using the reverse rule of 7 seconds. So you're counting back out of the 7 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And you agree with yourself that you're going to move after you're done doing the countdown. And these are little ways to help break you out of that freeze response. Yes, I did say that ADHD is also a freeze response, and I have all types of ways of managing ADHD inside Healing School, which you can sign up for on my website, or you can go to YouTube and there's some free videos on it there as well.